out to be for the kicking team, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
I'm doing this route. Hey, send Beckham, send Odell.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
Solid block.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
That block right there.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. LaDainian Tomlinson taking it in. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Solid finish to the opening drive. And look, when you get down around the goal line, you have to account for his legs. We saw it right there.
Yeah, that's the added dimension to the offense, isn't it? Remember what the offensive line coach told us earlier this week? I told my guys, he's going to run it. We have to make sure he stays protected and give him an opportunity.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, yo, I'm in man, so I would say play a linebacker.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off around the 27. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And here's Jackson on the option. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And 6.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Harrison Butker.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. These two teams all tied after 1. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Murray now on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Derrick Henry. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Christian McCaffrey in the ball carrier. The stop by Marcus Davenport. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's like a slant, just low.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Escaping the pressure right. He's going deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. From the gun, it's Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Jackson,
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Buccaneers.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and 5.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. J.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It's going to come right under you. The pass is coming to you, right under you.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete.
Your
right around the
face!
8. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Conversion.
From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
The score, Cowboys 15. Buccaneers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
We on the edge.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
All right, I will be tight.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And he was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
All right, boom. Now send you on a slant. Your right side should be able to run. Because watch, everybody's going to be going for the right side.
A final shot before break. Tomlinson. He is going to find Hill here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half.
Go to the right.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I needed that.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Being chased out left. Gets this one to Hill. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I'm glad you listened to me this time.
76
I was too
yards.
open.
And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
The Bucks.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived.
I got Kelsey.
2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Really? Now, that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch.
Cowboys 15.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Regardless, we would have been down by 2.
This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hey, I need you to.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively.
It got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Buying time to his left. Caught by Gates, left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
1st and 10 at the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Man open left side as well. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
The ball carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He may try, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. The Cowboys will line up. Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Buccaneers 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
We're going left. We're going left.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in,
and it's caught inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Yeah, I know. That's why I took it right. That's why. If you look at how I see it, once I see they were both following me, I saw that.
It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. 21. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Jackson gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch your side.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
to throw again is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Right side catch. This is Gates. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
It was zone.
So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Again, Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Jackson's pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That catch good for only a couple.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Look good, though.
At the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, and now he's going to use his legs. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys will have the lead if they can hit the PAT. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
As a matter of fact, I'm returning this. I'm going, all right, back.
Take it in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Wait, send Metcalf on the fly. That's good. Send Metcalf on the fly. Just send it Metcalf.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Now they're going to go mainly DBs instead of linebackers. We can run the ball too. Don't sleep. Yeah.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I was right next to you.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Murray to throw. Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Stupid.
And he's free going down.
Why you think I said we here, nigga? Why you think I said we here?
Defense has broken it open.
I said that.
As they return it to the house for 6.
I said that, nigga. I said, oh yeah.
And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble, and they did. Took it the other way for a score.
Yeah, run the ball.
And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps,
around and get
to win this ballgame.
The quarterback will keep it himself.
I don't care that we didn't get it.
So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henry.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
We go around this bitch.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one, just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when